Hey friends, it has been a while since I posted any kind of video, especially one that I have not taken any time to think about or plan. I'm just speaking from my heart right now because I'm a little frustrated. I'm gonna try to keep this brief, but last night I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this girl that lives in the States who was talking about how she just kind of needs to take some time for herself. And so she has decided she's gonna move to Mexico. Naturally, I'm like so excited for this girl. I can't wait to see her adventure and like see, her own experience just living here in this beautiful country. And so I thought that a lot of people would be posting very similar supportive comments, but unfortunately, I really saw the opposite. I mean, so many people were so negative, and they were just talking about like drug cartels and a corrupt police system and like cover-ups and just how dangerous this country is and how they would never be caught dead here and blah 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 blah. Like I couldn't listen to it all, and that's why I had to come on here and just kind of vent, because I'm so frustrated with the way that people project their own fears onto others, especially when it's something that they know nothing about. I mean, they're probably basing these opinions on what they hear in the news, and let's be real, like if you look at the news from the States, it's probably even worse than what you're hearing about in Mexico. So just speaking from experience, I know that the first time that I came down to Mexico was in November of last year, and I had the same thing. Like people were sending me news articles and calling me and texting me, begging me to please don't come, don't go down there, it's so dangerous, blah blah blah. And I just have to say, like, I am so thankful that I did not let fear take over and that I ended up going to Mexico regardless of what other people had to say. And I just hope that this girl does the same thing, but it's frustrating, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know that I'm no expert. Like, I've only been here a little over 6 months, but I've been driving through this country as a single, solo, blonde American female that came here initially barely speaking Spanish. I mean, now I'd like to say that I'm super fluent, which is a joke. But yeah, I'm learning Spanish now, but I'm not fluent, and I didn't know this country before I decided to up and leave my life in the States and drive down here. But it's been the best decision of my life, and I have been all over the country. I've been in cities, I've been in small towns, I've been in teeny tiny villages with barely any streets. I've been in places that nobody spoke a single word of English. I've been on the beach, in the mountains. I've been literally all over this country. And so speaking from my experience, I can say that it's been absolutely phenomenal. The people have been wonderful. I've made lifelong friends here. I love like the culture. I always feel safe. I've never been in a situation where I was uncomfortable or unsure of something. I've been helped in so many situations where something bad might have happened to me or my car or my dogs. And the people here have always been so ready and willing to help me. The prices are affordable. The scenery is breathtaking. I'm squinting at the camera right now because it's so stinking hot here. I'm sweating as I'm talking to you. You might hear the waves in the background. I mean, it's just like the most beautiful country. And I hate to see all the comments, the fear-driven comments. And more than that, I really hate seeing people project their fears onto others to try to hold other people back. Like, let people live their lives, You might be too scared to get out of your comfort zone, but don't put that on somebody else. And especially do not generalize an entire country. I mean, that is ludicrous to generalize an entire country and say the entire country of Mexico is corrupt and dangerous and you shouldn't be caught dead there. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just, closed-minded, fearful people are so frustrating to me. And so I'm sorry for this 5-minute rant, but I just had to say, like, I love Mexico, and I applaud this girl for being brave and doing something outside of the ordinary and pushing past her comfort zone and, diving into a new experience. I wish more people would do it. And so this is my 5-minute rant, and sorry to put this out there, but I was frustrated and I just had to vent. So anyway, cheers for Mexico.
Hot chicks on my radar. Stay lit.